expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance, because they will just stay in your face.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Punch, counter punch. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. On to the fourth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're okay.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least... On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. And he misses with that jab. Misses with the jab. Nice count. Munguia now flat on his back. Is he going to get up? He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your break.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. That time counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... There's the bell to start round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Can't find a home for that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice defense on that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. There's the bell to start round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter. Jaime Munguia. Everything Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Good defense to block the hook. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Oh, Munguia is down! And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous.